How about this? How about you could do this? Name a series that you don't have to get into like specific scenes, but what series have very good or top tier fight scenes consistently?
Mm,
I mean, there are some obvious ones. Like Naruto's got some epic fight scenes throughout the whole show.
wait.
Oh, what did you say?
Naruto. That's like a pretty clear. They got
Naruto's not dope.
they got a lot of
Naruto's
top
not
tens.
dope shit. It's just like, how we always saying, there's too much filler in between the best scenes. It's like, kind of takes away from like how kind of crazy it gets.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was my main problem. Like, I went through the first 100 episodes of Naruto, and I was like, this is mid. And then we got into the whole filler seasons.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make,
Are you
Bro,
like
I'm
in a
trying to
mine right
make
now,
it-
bro? Are you trying to
Bro.
find gold or something?
bro. I'm trying to make it. Dude, the yellow lighting's pissing me off.
Nah, bro, it looks good. It looks warm, bro. It looks warm, bro. It looks like you're in winter and we're still in fall.
Wait. If I put it right here. No, that.
Don't
From the top,
worry
doesn't
about
look
it.
bad.
Don't worry
Put it
about
up
it too
there,
much.
doesn't look bad.
Look at
right there.
Namco.
Up more.
Okay, well, Namco's webcam is just ass. Like,
Bro, this shit was gifted to me like 10 years ago. Still works. Don't care.
It's fine.
All right, I'll put it back to the yellow light.
Sure.
You can't see me. It's very spooky.
All right. So we got any other nominations?
Naruto. I'd say, and it's newer, but obviously, I'd say Jujutsu Kaisen.
What are we?
I love their
Oh
fight
yeah,
scenes, bro.
yeah, that was epic.
And they have sick abilities. I think I like fight scenes where it's just like Tokyo Revengers, like hand-to-hand combat,
Yeah,
kind of basic.
bro.
But I like when they have special abilities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, like the fight where he teamed up with a muscle guy, and it was like every clap they switched. That was so epic.
Yeah.
That was-
Yeah, they were really in tune. They're really in tune.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, Jujutsu
I watched,
Kaisen has a lot of dope characters too.
I watched Jujutsu Kaisen really recently, but I hardly remember much of it. I do.
Yeah.
I remember thinking like this is a show that isn't afraid to like have permanent consequences, like someone dying or losing an ability, like Megami did. And it was scary because every fight scene was intense because you didn't know if someone was going to die or lose a limb or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's facts. It's serious. It's like Attack on Titan kind of, because like someone will die and you're like, it's like in Tokyo Revengers. I don't want to spoil too much, but I think most of us might know who died. I didn't want the nigga to die. I wasn't expecting him to die like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of good when they do that because it's like, hey, we have so many amazing characters. Like this guy can die. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
yeah, for sure.
And I hate it, but Dragon Ball has good fights. Even though I hate it, I hate Dragon Ball.
Why do you hate Dragon Ball? Just because it's too
I don't
long,
know.
too
It's like, it's
dragged
just
out?
shit. I don't know. I don't like Dragon Ball. I like
Dragon
Super.
Ball was like
Super was dope to watch.
everybody
know.
watched some Dragon Ball at some point,
Uh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is one of those types, right?
I got
was
a-
like,
I got a
like
weird
the black
relationship. I got a weird relationship with Dragon Ball because I never really watched it as a kid, but it's a legacy anime.
Yeah.
So I own a bunch of it on VHS because I bought a few anime VHS collections.
Yeah. It's like I seen this girl on Tinder last week, right? And then her bio's like, let's sit back and watch Naruto. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna slap you in the face right now. Like, what the? I'm not kicking back watching no Naruto, no woman. Like, if you can't get on my, like, we need to watch some vibes. You can't watch no Naruto. Bitch. What?
Wait, Noah.
What's up, bro?
Wait. So, what is like a keeper for you? Like when a woman says, "What anime?" What's their
Yeah, what's your anime
A
and show?
woman comes up to me and says that she likes Black Lagoon or One Piece or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
so we're
a,
working right now.
that's a show that you don't have to pay attention to all the time. They just kind of flow.
I'm telling you. That honestly, not even that, but like someone who like I'm willing to try to think this. I'm honestly, I haven't been trying a lot of new stuff lately. But if someone's like, hey, let's just try, let's just watch it, that would be pretty cool too, I think. Oh, Evangelion. Yes,
For
sir.
fight scenes?
You need to fucking
No. If a girl's watching, Evangelion for fight scenes too. It kind of goes crazy sometimes. They're short and they're like short-lived, but
Yeah,
they're really like fuck.
yeah, they're not bad.
It was like what's that one called? Tokyo Ghoul. There's like barely any fights in that.
Right. Well, there's just so much tension behind the fights that they do have. Like when in the moment where his hair turns all white, and like that fight scene was so epic just because of the tension and the build up and everything.
Yeah, it was a power up too.
Yeah, but aside from like animation, it's not up there. What about Mob Psycho? Did you guys like those fights?
Mob Psycho's dope. It has some dope scenes in there.
I didn't watch Mob Psycho.
I've only seen the first episode. I've seen like fight scenes though, and they're all everything I've seen.
Yeah, Mob Psycho's dope. I fuck with Mob Psycho.
I love like.
I'll be honest, bro. I can't wait till Chainsaw Man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Ooh.
I love like when shows like Mob Psycho and One Punch Man, like when they throw somebody and the wall turns into a bunch of squares. That's my favorite shit.
Yeah. It's like 3D. It's like they're too lazy to do crumbles or something.
It's great
it's
though.
Like,
it's epic.
Hit so hard, he cut up a brick into like perfect fucking cube shapes.
Have you guys ever seen Kill la Kill?
Is that the one with the t-shirt that just goes over her nipples?
It's the sailor uniform.
I've seen a good amount of that.
That show had an effect where like anytime anything happened, like swords clashed or an explosion happened, it was all like 4 pointed stars. I like that effect.
Oh, if Tyreese was here, he would agree with you.
I remember, that show did have some cool fights. I haven't thought about that show in a long time because I just remember seeing it on Netflix and then I watched like 15 episodes or something.
I guess I don't watch like a whole lot of anime that is heavy on fights, but I do remember when I was younger, Soul Eater was one of the first anime I ever watched, and I've watched it several times by now. But I really liked the characters and the weapons and the fights. It was all really cool.
Soul Eater has been on my plan to watch for 6 years. I have not touched it.
Soul Eater.
Bump it up there.
I tried watching that one. I don't know. It's a slow starter. I won't lie about that.
It is. It's got a lot of exposition.
But it's another anime where like they have a lot of great characters. I feel like that's honestly the most key thing. Honestly, you need to have characters and you gotta just let them grow. You know what I'm saying? Man, nothing like having because I feel like there's so many animes nowadays that have just like such a large core. You know what I'm saying? Like so many amazing characters. Like a lot of the times with these new gens, no one ever says, "Yo, the MC is my favorite character." There's always someone saying, "Oh, this guy or that guy." You know what I'm saying? Like a support character.
For sure.
I feel that really heavy with My Hero Academia.
Nobody likes Deku.
No, they always talk the most shit. I don't really fuck with it.
Yeah. I like the overpowered characters, like or like the quote unquote best characters. I feel like in Croco's Basket, Kisei with the blonde hair, he could just copy anybody's moves, and like at one point he copied the whole, like all the best people he copied, and that guy became my favorite character. And then for My Hero Academia, it was the guy with red and white hair. I don't know the name.
Todoroki.
Yeah, he's OP.
Todoroki.
He's just got the best moves. That's all it is.
It's just cool that he's very confident. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's good at what he does.
Yeah, and a rough past too. Like characters who have had like some child abuse or something.
Personal growth makes for a good storyline.
Yeah. And usually, like main characters in anime, they just automatically make them OP. They're like, this guy's gotta get all the bitches, have all the superpowers, everything, and it makes them hard to relate to. But the side characters are actually real. So.
Good point.
What are some shows? What's your number one show that like started slow and you have to get through? 5, 6, 10, whatever, get through some episodes, but it's totally worth the wait.
You're no one. Date Alive. I won't lie to you. I like Date Alive. That one is kind of shitty the first few episodes, but like once you get into it, you're like, damn, because it's got ladies. I'm not lying to you, bro. When it has ladies like that, what's up?
I only like it for the ladies, bro.
Listen, it's a key. It's a key. I mean, it's not the most important part. You know what I'm saying?
It is the key, you're right, because he has to travel and get all the ladies, right?
You need to have a heroine, bro. You need to have a heroine like you need a hero. But if I'll be honest, bro, my top 5, every top 5 I think about it, it has at least one girl in there who's like, you know what I'm saying, vibes.
Yeah.
Large.
I think that's a necessity for Noah, right? You gotta have some good ladies.
You need to have a lady, but it's not all the time. It's not all the time,
That's
though.
why you don't watch sports anime, bro.
like Attack on Titan. There's not like you. I couldn't sit here and say there's one girl in Attack on Titan. I'm like, wow, yo, I love that woman. It's just the anime's so good. It has a good story. You know what I'm saying the girls aren't really that special. Like they're.
I love all the women in Attack on Titan. Yelena, Mikasa, fucking Sasha. I want them all to step on me.
Settle down.
I need a wife of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They got
but
good. Bitches are kind of crazy. Attack on Titan, bro.
Attack on Titan's in another level though. They don't need to rely on fan service. They just put real people in there.
Yeah, it's just a good story, bro.
Yeah,
Good
100%.
story overall.
Yeah, I binged that whole story in like a week.
For slow starts, my answer is like really basic, very mainstream, very streamlined. But JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1 is so.
Part 1
It's
is
literally
such a
like some
good
people just skip Part 1
People,
because
yeah,
Part
people
1
told
it's
me
bad.
To skip it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
People
like
just upright told me do not watch Part 1. It will turn you off completely.
all
Yeah.
you need to watch Part 1 for is
Yeah.
this is the main villain and this is the power mechanic, and then that's it. But then Part 2, 3, 4, 5, they're thrilling, they're good, and then I'm so excited for Stone Ocean.
Yeah, Tyreese and Noah talked me through that. They were like, "Bro, you finish the first season and then you'll like it. You gotta get to
Yeah,
it."
man, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's got to. It's man. It's dope, bro. JoJo's sick.
Oh
JoJo's
wait,
sick.
did we talk about when you watched the Tokyo Revengers yet?
I watched it. Yeah, I don't know if we talked
Finished
about.
it, right?
Yeah, I finished it.
I don't think we talked about it last podcast because you remember you didn't finish it.
Oh, what about you two? Have you seen it by any chance?
Yeah, we watched.
No,
we watched
the
it.
other two guys that are new.
Yeah.
I think I've seen up to like episode 12.
Ah, okay. Is it okay if we talk about the ending?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, it was epic. I think I talked about it with you, Lucas, just in person, where we were saying like the ending obviously isn't gonna end like that. The main character gets shot in the face, and then they just finish the show, and you're like, wait, so what bullshit are they gonna pull for a second season? And I have a feeling like he's gonna get shot in the face, and he's just gonna wake up 12 years in the past or whatever. Something.
I would think. I mean, permanently stuck in the past because he has to change the future because he dies in it.
He should be permanently stuck in the past. Why do you keep
Exactly. He shouldn't keep jumping back. It's stupid. It's like he makes one play and then he goes back. He's like, oh, is it good now? Is it good? Nah, bro, it's not.
Especially because he doesn't remember anything. Like in the final time that he comes back to the future, he starts going through and he's like, you know what? Maybe life is great. Like everything's looking good. Everybody's friendly. And like in the last 10 seconds, they're like, somebody spills the beans to him and they're like, no, man, the last 12 years has been shit. Like all of our friends are dead and everything.
What's the name of this anime?
Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers?
Yeah, it is 24 episodes. It has a little bit of time travel, but it's not really about that. It's about a gang in Japan that starts out with middle schoolers, and then eventually they take over Japan, I guess. Or they take over bigger areas.
They take over like almost all of Japan.
So this guy goes back in time to try and prevent his friends from dying, basically.
Alright, nice. Might be my next to watch.
It's great. It's got some epic fight scenes, and for me, it just hits me like I love gangster movies, and anything with a group like that is epic.
The first death in Tokyo Revengers it shocked me. I didn't think it was going to be an anime where people died. But then I thought it was going to be like happy-go-lucky. Oh look, he makes everyone's futures way better. But then he fucking killed himself, and I was like,
yeah. Oh, you're talking about the red-haired guy?
yeah.
Damn, that was so rough. Ah.
Yeah. Oh no.
I find it a little weird that all the characters in the show like look to our bitch ass main character and they say like, our crying hero, can you save us? Can you save everyone? and like they don't know about his power to go back in the past. Why do these people rely on him? I mean, throughout the show, he becomes more reliable and he goes into the past and fixes stuff. So maybe that's why they rely on him a little bit. But
do they ever address the fact that he is completely, fully motivated by, well, at first, by his love for someone who is 12 years younger than him?
No,
they address that
they only address that on Instagram Reels.
Because I thought it was really weird that like a 25-year-old man was fucking fawning over like a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
That's kind of
So he goes back 12 years in the past to like fix his relationship with his girlfriend at that time.
So he's like trying to win her back.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was already with her when he went back in the past. It's just in the future, some shit goes down, and then.
What would you do? But like, say you had like a childhood girlfriend, right? And you went back to the past. You wouldn't just break up with her in the past, like.
Well, that's like what, middle school age, and it's like.
But you're not doing anything to them. You're not like doing anything with them. You know.
He's not even really looking at the young version of her. It's like he wants her to be grown. It's not like when he's 14 or whatever, he's trying to like fuck her or take her virginity. It's like he's still being respectful. He's just trying to protect her. Like he didn't even. I think she kisses him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But like that's not even something he was trying to. I don't know. Honestly, I think I thought about that.
Doesn't count though, bro. What if you guys?
It's not like he's trying to do some shit with her.
It's fucked up.
He's kind of just waiting.
You have the memory, but what if you get sent back and you're a little kid?
Yeah,
I think
like, that's the dynamic I'm asking about. You know, I'm like I don't know. I haven't watched the anime, so like he gets sent back in time as like a 25-year-old or
no?
Yeah, he's in the same body as like his 14-year-old self.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's just his mind goes back, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's 26, and then he goes back to being. It doesn't make a lot of sense because he goes back to middle school, but whatever.
That's even more stuff now.
You're talking me to the credit. The kid's like 13, 14 years old. Became a captain in the fucking game.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember. I didn't realize it until I was watching the Instagram Reels, which I've been doing too much of recently. They were like showed somebody dying, somebody beating the shit out of somebody, and then they were like, "Oh, and these characters are 13 or whatever."
BTW, you know.
I don't know. I could visualize that because when I think of myself as a 14-year-old, you know.
Oh, I thought I could rule the world.
Like someone, like I was a completely different person at 14. So like I think I make people who are that age out to be younger than they are. But a friend of mine that I'm in a Discord server with, his little brother who is currently 14 is in that server with us, and he plays video games sometimes. And he is childish, he is immature, but you know he is able to have mature conversations and, you know, can understand older humor, that kind of thing. It's just, I could see, you know, a 14-year-old being at the top of a game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look how Draken was raised. Draken was raised with adulthood,
Bro, his mom was a fucking prostitute, bro. He's raised in the fucking brothel.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought he was an orphan and he was just raised in the brothel.
Kinda, he was. His mom just left him.
Oh yeah, I know. They don't talk about his mom in the anime. No. But
fuck that. I feel bad for Draken. He's been had the pussy though for a young age.
He's the best character in the show, man. He's so
cool. Bro, Quinn, you only like him because of his haircut or something, bro.
No. I like him because he's tall. I like him because he does what he says. He's got respect. He keeps Mikey in line, and he's a badass in all the fights. Like he'll take out 12 guys. That's why I think he's epic. And he had a rough childhood. That's always bonus points with me.
Wait, what?
Hey, you can't lie, bro. This guy got stabbed and still was fucking fighting, running around.
Damn.
Fucking took the ambulance like 3 episodes to fucking get to him.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah.
Even against Valhalla, he took out so many guys.
I fuck with Draken. He's cool.
I think
Bajiku,
I
no.
just like him. Draken like is calm and pragmatic. I like that personality. He just gives off good vibes.
Yeah. He seems like he's thinking and he's there, unlike Takamichi, who's just like
Yeah.
in the moment all the time.
Yeah. I don't know.
This
What about that one anime that that was like it was like Tokyo. When the guy goes back in the past and he saves the little girl.
Erased.
Erased, yeah, erased.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that
But
one.
that,
in
I
there.
haven't
that's
seen
the
it
same
yet.
concept as like him saving like as the Takamichi saving his girlfriend, right? From dying, right? He's saving her and then he falls in love with her in the real time, right?
Oh
You know?
yeah.
And then remember at the ending?
That was so crazy.
I haven't seen it.
I'm not spoiling,
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling.
Yeah,
Did
okay,
he-
you gotta watch that, Noah, because the ending
Did
is
he-
crazy.
Did he really fall in love with in Erased? Did he fall in love with her when he was a child? Because I remember in
No, he
Erased,
didn't
he was
fall-
like,
No, he didn't fall in love with her when she's a child.
I think like when he came back, he wanted to have a
wanted-
future with her, right?
Yeah.
well, that makes sense. But like, he in Tokyo Revengers, he like really falls in love with the like. He's like, I'm in love with you, like 13-year-old girl. Which I
Well-
guess maybe he's in love with the girl because she
But you
was an
don't-
adult.
No, like the
break
thing
up.
about it though, he was in a relationship with her, then he ran away from that city or that school, that whole area, and ran away like leaving his relationship, even though he still liked the girl. And then I think for his whole life he was like, that was a mistake. I wish I didn't have to do that. And then when he went back and was able to fix that, he was like, maybe there's a chance. The reason I'm
I can
okay with
understand
it
that.
is like they're not going on dates. They're not fucking. They're not. They're just. He's just
Yeah.
trying to keep the relationship alive.
Yeah, and you have to.
That's a
go
good
through
woman,
those
though, bro. Did you see the one episode? She had kept his necklace until she died. You
Yeah.
remember the second time he comes back?
Okay.
She kept his
Okay.
necklace.
Don't.
Bro, she saved himself. She saved herself for him, bro. That's true
Yeah,
love,
yeah,
man.
yeah. She liked him the whole time. You know what? Actually, do you think in the first reality, before he went back in time, was she still thinking about him, or was it after he went back?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking about too, Quinton. To be honest with you, because I think when he comes back and he's with the mind of him as an adult, he gives her the necklace, like the charm, right? And then that's when he goes back. She checks it out, and then she had obviously passed away again.
Yeah.
But then his mom just like, hey, here, I think this belongs to you. It's like she's had that shit for like what, 15 years, 10 years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Definitely some love there.
You know what? I remember when he first went back, she noticed an immediate difference, and she was like, "Whoa, you're way more mature."
Yeah, she was like, it seems like sometimes you're a grown man, but then other times you're just totally absent-minded, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm like. It makes sense, I guess, but it's sad to watch. Like, he doesn't have any memories when he goes back and forth, and his emotion totally changes when he leaves.
Yeah, I
It's
wonder
a
what,
little.
I wonder what he acts like when he goes back into the present, but in the past. You know what I mean?
It seems like he acts like a punk. Like he went back one time and he was almost hooking up with a random girl. And like
Mikey's sister, bro.
who?
Mikey's sister.
Yeah, right.
Assumed like when he was in the present, he was just acting like he did the first time he was 14, and the days that he spent in his 14-year-old's body, the 14-year-old version of himself was just like, whoa, what the fuck? Why did I black out?
Yeah, I wish like his 14-year-old self actually changed and progressed.
Should be leaving notes for his 14-year-old self. Like, something.
That's what I thought. I was like, write
Yeah.
a fucking letter to your 14-year-old self, letting him know what's going on, so act right.
All right.
You know, dumb. You know, just imagine this though. Like your 14-year-old self. Because if I saw that shit when I was 14, I'd be like, this is fucked up, bro.
I'd lose my mind, dude.
You check-
This
who
is
are you?
like a very elaborate prank. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
not
and it's
believe
in your
that
own
shit at
handwriting
all.
too.
That's why, okay, for a situation like that, I have a time travel password. And I've never told anybody in my entire life what this time travel password is. So if someone comes back from the future claiming to be me, they'll know the time travel password. So I'll know for sure that it really is me from the future.
Wait, you
what-
in
that's
real
very
life have one?
That's kind of smart.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've never heard of someone doing that, but that's smart. Yeah.
That's some Barry Allen shit, bro. Like from the Flash,
Fucking know,
the
right?
CW Flash.
I'm sure there's some secret that only I know. Figure it out that
Yeah,
way.
there's some way of proving that I'm
Yeah,
me,
that's true.
right?
I would probably believe it. To be honest.
I mean,
They'd
I
probably
guess it
say
depends
something.
on how serious it is. Like, if it's just like, oh, invest your money over here, like, you gotta be a little suspicious.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Quinn,
I'm you from the past. Trust me. Invest in this penny stock.
yeah, bro, Quinn, put an investment into like a random stock, like like
In hentai.
Sure.
bubba, like
Invest.
bubble gum. There you go.
Okay. And
And then that'll be your password, because you can know you're yourself if you invested in Hubble Bubba in
yeah,
2021.
Well, now you would know.
I already got more
I'm not saying
secure
Hubble
secrets.
Bubba, but you know what I mean. Like just
Yeah,
any,
but why does it have to involve stocks?
Yeah, why can't you just choose a word
Yes,
and then?
Like, why can't it just be a fucking password?
no. It has to do with money, or he won't believe it.
Alright. Yeah, sure. Can it be like a 7-Eleven receipt number? Would that not work?
Only if he's making profit on the receipt.
Shit.
If he sold something to 7-Eleven, like a desk or something.
You can do that in the US?
I don't know. Maybe he knows
No,
someone.
that doesn't happen.
No,
I've
no.
never seen like that's not something
Maybe he
I
knows
see, you know?
the specific branch of 7-Eleven owner. You know, it's his friend Joey or something.
All right. So, hey, my anime that has a really slow start that you should watch.
Yeah, this should do real quick.
I don't know. I'm happy as long as it's good anime conversation. I think Code Geass has a rough first 8 episodes. Yeah, I when I first watched it, like it took me a long time to get through the first 8 episodes. And then when I rewatched it like a year or two later, I was like, what's going on here? This show's not as good as I remember. And then like after 8 episodes, I just binged the rest of the whole next season and after that. So
That's like the second anime I ever watched actually.
yeah, it looks like Noah disagrees with me, but if you're having trouble,
I do, motherfucker.
if you're having trouble getting through Code Geass, just stay through 7 or 8 episodes. You'll be okay.
Listen, if you're having trouble watching Code Geass, slap the shit out of yourself and keep watching. Because you're fucking in for some fun, bro.
I know you're just excited about Callan in the shower, like episode 4.
I'm just gonna cheese because there's only like 2 times in that whole show where you actually see like some breasts, and then you see some in the movie, in the Code Geass movie.
Yeah,
You should watch that too.
I
Code
should
Geass movie, that's really dope. It's
I need
really
to-
good, bro.
get
That'll
that
probably be
edgy
what I watch
content.
next because I haven't seen it and I'm not watching anything right now.
The movies or the show?
Both.
Oh, you gotta watch the show. That's for me. I have 2 10 out of 10s. They're very popular and very generic, but it's Death Note and Code Geass.
Death Note was one that was a slow start for me because I remember watching it and being like, "What? Where's the hype? Like, what the fuck was this show supposed to be about?" And then I didn't like it, and years later, I decided to try and rewatch it, and I was like, "This is really good. Like, why did I not like this?"
I didn't
about taste, too, I think,
I
with
watched
the-
it
with
like
that one.
3 weeks ago. I didn't really like it.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
This is
Like,
an
I-
unpopular opinion. I need to hear the
Okay,
details.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay. I
No,
didn't
we're
finish the
not
whole thing.
angry.
I paused at the pretty much where L dies.
Okay, a lot of people do that.
I think I did
But
that
the-
too,
but,
honestly.
Like, the thing is,
That's
like,
fair.
by that time, unless like, I don't know, like, unless there's like a mega twist coming, you know, because like the most compelling part that people talk about is like, you know, the whole rivalry between Light and L.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the most compelling part. But that's what I felt was like, I don't know, it was kind of like fucked up by the show because they kept like explaining everything.
Oh yeah, no, he
I-
didn't like Death Note because
Yeah, I talked to Lucas about this because like it was like, yes, this is exactly what I'm doing, and now this is how my opponent is going to react to my perfect master plan. It was like, it was over. Like they had a lot of exposition that maybe, I don't know. It just felt very
He hated
over,
getting it explained.
you know, on the nose. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, dude. Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever
This is
played
what's going on.
the Danganronpa games?
Yeah, you should
The-
play
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Every single time something happens, like, actually, they're not the culprit. 5 people are like, wait, they're not the culprit? Yes, they're not the culprit. Wait, you're saying the culprit isn't who we thought it was? Yes, the culprit could be anyone. Wait a minute. The culprit could be any one of us? Yes. That's exactly how every single trial in all of the games are.
That's sad.
No, it's not sad. No, it's
Is
not.
great? Are you saying that's great?
It's
This
great.
is so
You like
sad.
that shit, Lucas?
Yes, bro. I played all of them.
Yeah, Lucas had me buy 2 of them. I gotta work my
Good.
way through it, but
They're good, Quinn.
What is my camera doing? I love them. I love the Danganronpa games, but fuck, they really get into the. They make sure you know what's going on.
Okay, so how does that relate to Death Note? Just that they have a lot of exposition.
Yeah, way over explaining.
I want to understand this opinion about Death Note because I think it's not uncommon. A lot of people stop
it's
halfway.
It's not like over exposition. It's not like, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's not like exaggerated to the point where it's like, holy shit, this is unbearable. But it's like, I don't know. It just feels like they feel like you're too fucking stupid to like realize anything if they don't kind of like explain it to you at some point. Like some things, yeah, you would have to like have the main character like, you know, have like the internal thinking monologue, you know.
Sure.
But like other times it's like you could just let things play out and let the audience, you know, figure shit out.
Yeah. Okay. This is not going to inspire you to watch the rest of the show, but I understand why people think the second half of it's a lot worse after L dies. Like basically,
I was actually kind of curious about it. I just stopped because like I generally like binge some animes and then I just completely stopped.
do you know what happens?
Well, I mean, L died,
Uh-huh.
and now you know there's this whole, you know.
Has it been spoiled for you? Like,
No, not the ending.
All
Not
right.
the full ending. And
No.
I'm kind of curious to like learn about what's gonna happen next. To be honest,
okay.
like I'm curious about this whole aspect of the
Okay. Well, then I won't tell you.
letters gang. Yeah.
Alright.
See what
Are we still doing slow anime?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay, I recommended this one to Quinn. Do you see it? It's focusing a bit.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, that's the
Anyways,
football
it's,
anime.
Yeah, Eye Shield 21. Okay, the football anime, and it's really cheesy because Japanese people, no offense, know nothing about American football, like NFL type shit.
Oh, okay, it's American.
That sounds like a really good, like, a good twist.
But it does a similar shit to like Kuroku. Like you got like certain guys with like powers, you know, in the anime. But like the first few episodes are like them not playing football at all or doing anything like, and it's just like plot building, I guess, like world building. I don't know how you say it, but that's my slow anime. There's nothing much to it. It's not like a Death Note caliber fucking 10 out of 10, you know, award, but yeah, that's my anime.
I feel like a lot of sports animes are slow starters, except for like hits, like IQ, Kuroko's No Basket, shit like that. It's Slam Dunk. But a lot of other sports animes are actually slow starters, to be honest.
Wait. To go back really quick. Noah, you know what Quinn rated Tokyo Revengers out of 10?
Don't.
It's like 7, probably.
What was it?
You just fucking
8 out of 10.
cocksucker.
Rated it 8 out of 10.
That's a good. It is an 8 out of 10. It's not that great, bro.
What did you rate it?
Chainsaw Man's better. Chainsaw Man's better, bro.
It hasn't even. It's not
Chainsaw
even
Man
out yet.
shits on all other new gen animes. I don't give
not
a
even
fuck
out
what anybody
yet.
says.
It's not even out yet.
Nigga, I read the manga, bro. If the manga's that good, my nigga, the anime is 100 times better. So,
Yeah. If Tokyo Revengers has a really clean second season, it might be worth a 9.
I won't lie to you, bro. Tokyo Revengers is hard. But, like, it's not. It's good. It's not great, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's not great.
My favorite slow anime, and I'm sorry to go like
No,
back on this
you're
topic,
good.
is Serial Experiments Lane.
I've never watched that.
It was a really nice slow anime.
I've never
What's
heard of
it
that.
about?
Well, it's pretty much you watch the what is it called? Fucking not Akira. Ghost in the Shell. That's it. Yeah, Ghost in the Shell. You know, she becomes one with the system. It's pretty much that, but within an anime, and it's very much slowly built up to it. It's I don't know. It's a very stylistic anime, I guess. It's got a unique atmosphere to it.
You know what's a slow starter? I don't know if you guys seen it, but Yu Yu Hakusho. That's a slow starter.
Yu Yu Hakusho. That's good.
Yu Yu Hakusho is a slow starter. But when that gets going, bro, Yu Yu Hakusho is. Now we want to talk about. Wait, what did you say, Quinton? You said legacy animes or something?
I didn't say anything like that.
No, a while ago.
Yeah,
like legacy
you read
Like about
legacy
Dragon Ball?
Animes about Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's like one of the kings of them all, to be honest with you, bro.
For sure.
In my
It's
opinion,
a slow
I like Yu Yu
starter.
Hakusho.
Dude, the original Dragon Ball is a slow starter. Like.
Oh,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was
Dragon
the
Ball
whole
shit.
show was slow.
Yes.
Oh, slow.
That shit
Yeah,
takes
but
17
like-
years.
Yeah, but at least there's.
You
like,
know what? I'll also say this too, and as I'm sure Quentin and Lucas know, One Piece is my favorite anime of all time. That's a slow starter. Anybody who's not gonna really get into it is a slow starting anime. It 100% is.
Okay, so since you've seen One Piece 3 times,
2 times.
when do you think it picks up? Is it 100 episodes?
It honestly, it's different for other people, man. I feel like One Piece kind of picked up probably Alabasta, but some people might be different. They might want to see the Marine War when you start seeing like more of the Navy fighting and different pirates and stuff. But
Do you know
I don't know.
episode
It really
roughly?
depends, man. What's up?
Do you know
I didn't hear
episode
that.
roughly? Like 60, 80, 200 episodes?
Yeah, I'd say around like late 50s to like 80s,
Okay, that's fair.
probably. But honestly, the first season is good. It's still raw. You know what I mean? Luffy's not that strong yet, so his abilities aren't that flashy. But once you start seeing him use hockey and gear second, gear third, fourth, you start to see like his wide range of attacks, and you start seeing him go up against stronger pirates, which mean longer battles, more hard fought battles. And you see different battles. Like One Piece, it's not every episode. It's like Luffy fighting someone, it's Sanji fighting someone, or Zoro fighting someone, or fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's always someone. There's always different characters fighting.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna have to wrap up the episode here. Unfortunately, I had some trouble with Streamlabs, and I lost the last 20 minutes of the podcast, 15-20 minutes. I'm really disappointed because the conversation was flowing and everything was great, but there's literally nothing I can do about it, and I'm happy with what I did get. I'm happy with what I could get. So I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and have a great day.